Shall we begin? You must be hot. What are you gonna do?
Hey everybody, it's Wyrthrom. I'm going to be going through the developer's notes. We got these June 9th, and it looks like it's got a lot of stuff going on. Haven't had a chance to really look through it, so I'm just kind of going through this like semi-blind. But let's see what we got going on here. So we got the super creative intro, everything. June 9th, we were able to host an epic festa. Okay. So they did a festival, I guess. Okay, opinions. It's kind of like a meet and greet kind of thing, I guess. And then I guess the notes detail the actual like stuff that they were talking about. Obviously, episode 2 and probably all the other characters and things that they were bringing to it. So let's see. Okay, we got Okay, so we got a date. June 13th, episode 2, update, Godkiller. Destina side story, Concerto of Light, Fire, and Ice, which was released on May 23rd, 2019, and the current side story, The Chosen Shaman, featuring Lulika. Yep, we already got that stuff. Are both prologues to episode 2. Following their own motivations, Destina and Raz, who could sense danger coming to Orbis, and the shaman Lulika, who lost her homeland to Straz. I think it's Straz. Set out to Sidonia, a large continent to the south. So there's going to be the new continent, Sidonia, a large continent south of Britannia, known as the Rotted Earth. A new story unfolds in Sidonia. Okay. So in episode 1, in Britannia, Sidonia was known as the Rotted Earth because most of the Sidonian continent is barren and rocky. It does not have large countries such as Ezra or Terranor. Instead, it's mostly made up of smaller cities. After gaining the trust of the city-states, heirs will join forces to stop the crisis at hand. Okay, so just as in episode 1, episode 2 consists of 10 chapters, and each chapter having 10 stages. In total, there are 100 quests. Wow. Of course, there are optional chapters and stages too. On June 13th, Chapter 1, Jardoon Borderlands, and Chapter 2, Crimson City Meldrek will be released. Okay, so they're going to release it kind of in like installments, I guess. Following this will be the release of the new chapter every month. Alright, that's cool. So we can get like everything, farm stuff, and 3-star everything, and probably do some of the other stuff that they have going on. Look at this one. She's cute. Make connections with new heroes. Let's see. There are more than 15 new 3-stars and 4-stars waiting for you in Chapter 11. As you progress through the quest, players will be able to make new connections with some of the new heroes. In Sidonia, there are also monsters such as scorpions and griffins, which are native to the barren land of Sidonia. There are also new enemies that have been adapted to civilization in these city-states and other strange unknowns. Epic 7 story creator, art director, and background director had time to talk about Sidonia's story, the background of the city-states, and the heroes that will appear in the concept art for the monsters. These developers' notes will not go into further details of their discussion. However, heirs will be able to see what was discussed in the next developers' notes. Okay, so we got content improvements for adventure, trust and harmony, revamping the adventure content. What you got there? Who is that? Okay, so Heir of the Covenant, key phase for episode 1. In episode 1, the main characters had their own mission, and they got tangled up with issues that arose from those missions. So let's see. So this tells about Raz and his adventures. Okay. Okay, so trust and harmony are the main key words in episode 2, Godkiller. In this barren land, there is no such thing as trust, as each city-state is at odds with each other. Ooh, jeez. Okay. Due to this situation, there is no need to even talk about the outsider Raz and his party. Ouch. Shots fired. Okay. Episode 2 focuses on winning the trust of these city-states through the various adventure content. Even if you clear all the quests in each of the city-states, you still have to win the trust of the heads of the city-states. That to me, that sounds like grinding. I love that. So you'll still have like reputations and stuff to grind out through levels. Probably get special rewards for doing that as well. I wonder if it'll like fluctuate, where like if you get popular with one, then like you start getting unpopular with another. That'd be weird. So you kind of have to choose your allegiances carefully. That'd be interesting. If you can build trust, you can gain treasures and Breath of Orbis. Nice. Need more of those. And this trust will greatly help heirs in the future when they face a huge threat. I did notice, I'm pretty sure I noticed a building in the sanctuary that was locked. Like an alchemy lab or something like that. That might be where you make your trinkets or something. Or maybe they just update the forge or something like that. I'm not sure. But the story in episode 2 is a continuation of episode 1. And we hope that their heirs who have completed episode 1 will be able to become stronger as they progress through episode 2. I hope that as well. The following content will provide heirs with an even better opportunity to become stronger. An even deeper abyss. Oh, I'm stuck on 86. I should beat that soon, though. The Automaton Tower improved challenges and much more. Oh, yes, more PvE content. Thank you. That's what I want. I love PvE in this game. I've already beaten the Hell mode. I didn't realize there was only 2 bosses in Hell mode. So, additionally, episode 2 will not require players to repeatedly farm certain stages in order for them to become stronger. Interesting. Content that will help heroes increase their strength include the Spirit Altar, where players can obtain runes, and challenges where players can obtain equipment. In addition, as we believe that there's already a lot of energy and time-consuming content, we have added a side story where players will be able to easily obtain catalyst. Thank you. That's amazing. Once players clear the adventure quest and fulfill all necessary missions for all the episodes, players will be able to focus on other content. In the future, players will be able to fully experience the storyline in Epic 7 without interruptions. Oh, cool. So were they going to streamline it so you can see all like the... Oh, you're going to be able to see all like the animations and like the segments and everything. Oh, that's really cool. Side story, unrecorded history. Oh, look at all those epic catalysts. Oh, I'm going to drool on my microphone. See. With this update, players will be able to experience world difficulty of adventure mode and the new side story, unrecorded history. Following the AP exchange update, players have been repeatedly playing through world difficulty in order to obtain catalyst. We felt that having a map that needs to be repeated several times did not follow the idea of adventure mode. Additionally, we felt that it would be frustrating for players to play through episode 2 and then have to return to episode 1 to see world difficulty again in order to receive certain catalysts. See, when you phrase sentences like that, it definitely shows that you give a crap. You know what I mean? Like, some people don't even just like, their thought process doesn't even go to that. They're just like, you're going to take our content and you're going to like it or you're going to get the heck out. Like, and then they just kick you in the butt with your own shoes that you took off at the door. Like, that's really cool. Episode 1's epilogue will be accessible at any time and players can play through it to obtain catalyst. The world difficulty for adventure has been moved to the side story area. It will consist of the same stage clear missions and region rewards as in the current world difficulty settings. Okay. Please note the AP exchange points that players had obtained from previous adventures will be transferred to the unrecorded history. Interesting. And the exchange points for the existing adventure will be set to 0. In addition, Epic Catalyst will be removed from the AP exchange point shop. It is recommended that players who are currently playing normal and world difficulty use their AP before this change occurs. So they're resetting the AP and then they're kind of doing like a one-stop shop for it. That sounds awesome. That way you don't have to be like, all right, what world did I get that AP from, and where are my points, basically. Okay, in order to encourage players to experience the new side story, unrecorded history, we have added new reputations, which will allow players to obtain Catalyst. After completing the last stage of each chapter, players will be rewarded with an epic Catalyst. Nice. Okay. 10 episodes and a story journal. We are concerned that that it may be difficult for our heirs to adapt to these sudden changes that have been made to adventure content, specifically the transfer of world difficulty. However, it is necessary to do this in order to prepare for many episodes that are to come. All right. Let's see. Epic 7's main story consists of 10 episodes in total. Episode 1 was The Heir of the Covenant, and Episode 2, which will be released soon, is God Killer, which they said it was the 13th, I believe it was. Sometime next year, we'll be releasing Episode 3, which will feature the content of Eureka, consisting of countries that our heirs are already familiar with, such as Wittenberg, Lafundos, and Palatia, and others. Let's see. Or Palladia. Palladia? Sure. We plan to release one episode per year, including the 7th epic, which will be released as the 10th episode. We hope that our heirs will continue with us on this journey. The world of Epic 7 will be gradually revealed as new episodes are released. The developers team really wishes to provide our heirs with heirs all over the world with the Epic 7 IP, art books, and related goods. We continue our work to share. That's nice. Okay, so they got like a story journal. The main story told in Epic 7 is detailed and intertwined with other stories. Okay. We know that it may be hard for our heirs to remember everything. This is why we'll be releasing a story journal. We plan to release it around the end of June at the earliest, or during July at the latest. Players who have completed every story will be able to go through the main background story of each chapter again. Additionally, after completing the certain story points, players will be able to choose selected backgrounds to enjoy from here. Oh, that's really cool. All right. And that'll be nice in case you really wanted to know about a specific character or something like that. You forgot and you really want to kind of make some make some predictions about what you think will happen with certain characters, which I love doing that, like seeing what will happen with certain characters and everything. Okay, so they're going to share some improvements. Okay, so this is about what's happening June 13th on the update. With the release of Episode 2, we will also increase the maximum level to account to 65. In addition, the maximum level of the secret store will be increased as well. Ooh, I wonder what we'll get there. Will we have a greater chance at getting bookmarks and gear and stuff? We'll be introducing new equipment sets, Rage, Immunity, and Unity, as well as increasing the drop rates for high-level equipment. Improvements have been made to urgent missions. First, there are no longer urgent missions in the world difficulty that has been transferred to the side story unrecorded history. However, urgent missions will still apply in adventure. In addition, we have reduced the difficulty level of urgent missions and have increased the rewards that player can obtain for them. Okay, yeah, because I wasn't really doing those after a time. I wasn't really doing them. The amount of gold that players can obtain from bounty hunt and urgent missions has been increased. Also, the drop rate for 3-star penguins that can be obtained from penguin urgent missions has been increased. Finally, the drop rate for high-level accessories has been increased, and there is a chance for players to obtain accessories from goblin gates. Ooh. So, when you see one of those, you're going to be like, Daddy needs a new necklace, something, new ring. Next, I would like to give you more details about June 27th update. Okay, so this is all these... Oh, this is the one I'm going to love. Oh, I can see it already. I saw this automaton tower, and I got excited. Okay. Compose yourself. All right. In this update, we will drastically reduce the difficulty obtaining the enhancing equipment, including accessories. In the late January event update, we made adjustments so that it was possible for players to obtain accessories from Hunt. However, we found that there was still a shortage of the amount of accessories when compared to the number of heroes, making it difficult for players to fully equip all their heroes. See, that their mindset for this is perfect. This is why I love this game so much. Like, it's not just about, okay, we need new content. It's what is the company's mindset on creating content. It doesn't matter if you have like good content out there if their mindset isn't like focused on the actual problems, and they really are connected to their community, and it seems like they understand what their problems are, because this can't be easy making all this content, you know what I mean? Anywho, however, we found that there was a shortage. Yup. We have to plan to address this issue so that players will be able to more consistently equip their heroes with the equipment necessary in order to increase their strength. Yeah, and then you have this. This makes me so happy. Oh, this could be so cool. Look at that. I want one of these. Can I bring one of these with me? Probably not. First, we have the Automaton Tower. The tower has 100 floors and players... Oh, it's a tower. Neat. I mean, of course it's a tower. It says tower in there, but it's a tower. Like, it's a big tower. It's not just like a room. Yes, it's a tower. Okay. It resets on the 1st of every month. Okay. A lot of games do this. How are they handling it? Let's see. Even though the update will be on the 27th of June, players will only be able to enter it on the 1st of July. Okay. In this tower, players will be able to obtain various levels of epic accessories and accessory charms. As the sets and stats for the accessories that can be obtained from an Automaton Tower are good, we believe that it would be very helpful for our heirs who want to increase their hero strength. Players will also be able to receive Mologora and Galaxy bookmarks. Oh, another place to get Mologoras. Mwah. Yes. Perfect. I just want like a dump truck. Just bring the Mologoras back here, please. The enemy players will meet in the Automaton Tower, and the records that can be acquired will change every month. We will also prepare a hard difficulty level if there are a lot of heirs who manage to reach the 100th floor. All right, we got goals, people. We got goals. Time to focus. Craft equipment charms, craft high grade, hunt ingredients. I can just see like all the characters that you have and all the different heirs like lining up in battle formations. All right, Tower, what you got? You got robots? All right. I've got 4 billion hours of Epic 7 played. What's up? Check your rent money. Like, let's go. It's like, that's so crazy. Okay, where are we at here? The second big plan. I almost skipped that entirely. Oh, by the way, the second big plan. Oh, what's that? They love to put things at the end of sentences. Just to be like, oh yeah, and whatever. Maybe pets. Let's see. The second big plan that we have in the completion of the sanctuary. First, we will open the alchemist's steeple that our heirs have not been yet able to access. In the alchemist's steeple, players will be able to craft charms and transform catalysts into different catalysts. Ho. Yes, please. Players will also be able to transform low-level materials from the hunt to high-level materials. Oh my gosh. Time to farm for gold, people. See, after selecting the items that wish to craft, players will add the base material required, and the number of new materials you can make will differ according to the amount of raw materials selected. Players can use the Breath of Orbis to improve the Alchemist Steeple. As previously stated, players will be able to obtain more Breath of Orbis in Episode 2. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I don't have that button. Let's see. What's this look like? Oh, that's so cool. All right. Additionally, players will be able to craft accessories at the Steel Workshop. Please note that the gold cost and the amount of materials required to craft accessories will be 30% more than compared to the other equipment. I reiterate, go get some gold. We hope that by having more to do with in the sanctuary, players may enjoy nurturing and strengthening their heroes. Of course, we understand that changes to the supply equipment will not be enough to satisfy our players because we are insatiable. That they didn't write that. I wrote that myself right here in between this. Which is why we are also rebalancing heroes in June 27th update. We know that a lot of our heirs have expressed concern regarding the uniformity of the current team composition. Through the rebalancing that will be carried out in June, we, the developers team, are excited to see original and diverse team formations. We plan to carry out rebalancing patches regularly in the future as well. We are also preparing many things for the July update. We'll also have a regular season for Guild War. Also, all bosses will appear in hell difficulty of the raid lab. Oh, yes! I can actually get past... Yes, I can go fight more of the hell bosses. Once again, we would like to thank all our heirs that came to the Epic 7 Festival. Yep. And all the support. In the next development, we're giving heir details about the storyboard and the art concept to start. Okay, so holy cow, that is a lot of good things. Yes. Let us see this tower so we can get stuff and fight crazy things and probably get stuck for a little bit, but that's okay, because if you don't get stuck, that means it's not hard enough. So yeah, all right, well, like, comment, subscribe, everything. I'm gonna go grind a bunch of gold and get my dump truck of mologoras ready. I'm gonna go get my crew ready, and I'll see you guys next time.